Hi, this is BTTV. On the 24th of August this year, the US President, Joe Biden, announced a student loan relief package for borrowers who need it most. This will go a long way in providing more breathing room to America's working families as they continue to recover from the strains associated with the COVID-19 pandemic. And according to the release announcing this loan forgiveness plan, it was noted that up to 43 million borrowers shall potentially benefit from this plan, majority of which are Black and other persons of color, as they both hold the largest percentage of student debt when compared to their white counterparts. In this episode of Business and Technology, I shall break down the student loan relief plan into easily understandable bits for you to let you make more sense of it. Stay tuned. This is BTTV. At a time when the total cost of college education in the US has nearly tripled, and the typical undergraduate student graduates with nearly $25,000 in debt, coupled with the financial hardship brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, the just-announced presidential plan sounds like the much-awaited and much-needed remedy to an issue that has been, for so many years, a pain in the throat for so many American students and graduates. The plan is split into three parts. Single persons with income of less than $125,000 or married couples with less than $250,000 in income and who had benefited from the federal Pell Grant will receive up to $20,000 in loan relief. Meanwhile, those who meet this income criteria and had never benefited from the Pell Grant will receive up to $10,000 in debt cancellation. And if you are a dependent student with debts, then you shall only be eligible for relief if the income of your parents is in line with the income criteria mentioned earlier. Meaning if you have your own income, that won't be considered in deciding if you qualify for the debt relief. And what might sound as the best part to many is that this debt relief won't be taxable. To make repayment even lighter for borrowers, the Department of Education is extending resumption of loan repayment to December 31st of this year. By the way, it should be noted that loan repayments had been paused since the coming of President Joe Biden to power. This part of the plan that promises to be more income-driven and help students save more in loan payments is broken down into two sub-parts. First is that monthly loan repayments will be reduced. And this is how it will happen. Undergraduate students will see the monthly loan repayments cut in half, meaning the repayment will move from 10% to 5% of the student's discretionary income. Also, to protect indebted students from repayment, the amount of income considered to be non-discretionary income will be raised, so that those below 225% of the federal poverty line won't have to make monthly repayments. Under this section of the presidential plan, loan balances of $12,000 or less will be forgiven after 10 years of payment, down from 20 years of payment currently in existence. And fourthly, the Department of Education will help cover interests on these loans for borrowers who make monthly payments. This will thus make loan balances not grow because the student can't make payments. And on top of that, from the summer of 2023, students who enroll now will be able to stay enrolled in the new plan, as long as they permit the Department of Education to automatically pull information regarding their income to determine their continuous eligibility to the plan. This will save these students time from manually reapplying. The second subpart expatiates on how this new plan will also benefit public servants. Public servant here referring to those who have served in federal, state, tribal, or local government, at a non-profit organization or in the military. As part of the Public Service Loan Forgiveness (PSLF) program, public servants with eligible federal student debt will now be able to receive credit counting towards the forgiveness of their student loans, provided they have served consecutively or non-consecutively for at least 10 years in these sectors. Those who have served less than 10 years may now more easily get credit for their service to date toward eventual forgiveness. This hence cancels the 120 qualifying loan repayments condition that had to be made as part of the prerequisites to qualify for this debt forgiveness under the PSLF program. Even those who previously couldn't get this credit because the loan type didn't permit them to, would now be able to benefit from this new adjusted PSLF program. And unlike the former program, many more payments will now qualify, including lump, partial and late payments. This third part of the plan aims at providing protection to this low and middle-income borrowers while they get this relief. Protection will come in the form of 1. Keeping college costs under check and holding the colleges responsible for the student debt crisis to account. 2. Holding career programs accountable for leaving their graduates with a pile of debt they can barely repay. 3. Holding institutional accrediting bodies accountable as well. Okay, guys. That'll be it for today. Hope this breakdown helps you grasp the plan better. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to not miss out on any future uploads if you still haven't done that. Until the next episode, see you around. This is BTTV.